this is destiny. I am trying to sleep, and it's just this. It's like this message, just this signal, just goes off in my head, like boom, 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 boom. Oof! I had to jump up. I could not. I could not lay there any longer. Oh, this. Here I am again. This is destiny, and it is very early in the morning. I think it's about, maybe about 1 o'clock, and it's Thursday morning, and I had gone to bed. I'm in my sleep clothes, and I'm laying here cuddling up with and I'm all alone, home alone. Good morning. This is Destiny. It's April 2nd. April 2nd, 2020. Home alone again. This video, I just got this, wake up. It woke me up, and all of a sudden, like I said, I got this deep revelation. And most times when the Creator reveals things to me is when I am at the point of my sleeping moments during the night between 12 and 4 o'clock a.m. in the morning. And I was just totally, absolutely sound asleep. And all of a sudden, just excuse the way I look, because this is this is the way I look when I go to bed. I'm not trying to be pretty. I'm just trying to be real with you. But I got a revelation. With all the coronavirus and saying it's going on, people, they wearing these masks and running around here for trying to protect themselves and all this, and a lot of this stuff is going on inside their heads. But what about the physical mask? That physical mask that we hide behind, the fears that we hide behind that physical mask. The physical mask is something that we don't even have to put on over our face. It's that what we live behind. We hide behind fear in our physical mask. And we're infesting more of disease. We infesting more of the virus. We infesting more of sicknesses. We infesting more of fear and whatever it is behind that physical mask. Just whatever that you're spend more time in fear of, or more time entertaining or thinking on or running from, because you're constantly allowing yourself to be reduced to a place where you lose your whole total control of your mind, your body, and you enter into a place of manifesting more of that, whatever it is that you're running from, and you have more chance of manifesting the disease, or a virus or infection, or the coronavirus or whatever, more so than you get out there fearing driving a vehicle or anything like that. That's just my saying. This video, I just want to make this quick, okay? I'm home alone again. I got this revelation. There is people out there that they call essential workers. They have to be on their job. I know that the government and the state, this is a state emergency all across the United States and other places. But I'm talking about the USA right now. And a lot of people saying we have to be quarantined in our houses, and jobs. It's been mandatory to shut down, to be closed in a lot of different jobs. They said stay home, stay away from people, social distance, and all this stuff. And a lot of schools, colleges, university, like I said, many organizations, business has been shut down. But then there are those essential workers that they don't have a choice. they are still have to go out into that workplace. They still have to go out there and serve, they even though they may not want to be out there in the environment or exposing themselves and their lives, putting themselves at risk at a place of hazard, but they have no choice. They got to go there because we have to serve and be there for people like the hospitals and the military, whatever families, because I work in a child care center, so I have to be there. They say we have to be there. We are essential workers with daycares. I work at a daycare, a child care center, so I have to still be out there. My team, my staff, and we all have to still be there. We don't want to be there. We have a lot of things going on in our minds. We have a lot of things that we are thinking about, not just going on the job and serving every day and trying to take care of other people's needs and whatever, and providing the care, but we have things within us that we feel like that we want to cover ourselves, protect ourselves, keep ourselves protected, and ensure from safety or getting out there in this environment too. We don't want to be out there either, but we are mandatory. We have to be out there. We're essential workers. Now, this is the thing that I'm making this video on. People are living within your house. I want y'all to hear this. And this is what woke me up just a few minutes ago. I was laying there sleeping and it woke me up. You're infesting more of the virus, more of the disease, more of the fear, running and isolating yourself from your family members that have to go out every day. Not because they volunteer to go out, because it's mandated. It's not a choice that we have. We don't want to be out there no more than you. But you being mandated from your school or from your job or whatever business or organization, because you have been given that mandation, and you can come home and you can quarantine in, but then you're running from your family member that has no choice, that has to still get up every day and go out there, has to get up every day and expose her body, her life, her health, because I'm mandated to give my life to help provide services for those who are first responders. But then the thing that I got this revelation on, you family members, you loved ones that live in houses with people who has no choice, then they have to be thrown out there every day. We don't want to be out there. We don't want to really go out there. We have a lot to deal with the people, the parents, the children on the jobs, with the staff members. We hear a whole lot of things, and we have to try to stand strong and firm for everybody. Then we have to try to stand firm and strong and protect ourselves for our family members that are at home in quarantine. But family, listen, you're home, you're locked in. And I know we got to go out every day and we got to come back in, but you're running from your loved ones. You're running because you think that we're a disease or we are carrying something that you're going to pick up. And how do you think that make us feel? You isolate yourselves from your family member because they had to be outside all day working with the public. And when we come in, we want someone to comfort us. We want someone to be able to talk to us. We want someone there that can understand what we are feeling. They can understand that, okay, we have maybe some fears ourselves, but we have to put on this fearless appearance because we have to take care of what is needed to take care of. We have to be there for those businesses, for those daycares, for those children, for those families, or whatever position that they're mandating that you to step up in, because you cannot isolate yourself. You cannot quarantine yourself in. But you make us feel so bad when we come home. You run into your rooms, you shut the doors, you won't come out. You won't spend time around your loved ones, your family members, because they have been out and they go out every day. They hang out in the public. They got to be exposed, and you're like, we're diseased. You walk around, you spray in the house when you come in. You look around at us, you see us, you dart into your room, and you stay locked in your room all the time. You only come out briefly, and it's quick, and you run back into your room. And then now, think about how to make that loved one you say you love so much, how do you think that make them feel? And then a lot of times you find yourself that you got an excuse. You got to run out and spend nights and the next night over at other friends' house because they're quarantined in, and you're using the excuse like, oh, I got to be over there at their house because we were doing some things over there. We are studying, and we are doing our schoolwork together, or whatever that you may be using that as an excuse so you can make the person at home feel like, oh, well, you are doing a very vital thing that is very necessary, that you need to be in the study groups with your friends or with your colleagues because y'all working on a business plan or whatever that it may be. But I got a revelation. You're isolating yourself from that member of your family because they have to be out there exposed every day. I just got that revelation. You don't want to be around that family member. You left that family member. You abandoned that family member because you're so afraid and you're living in that fear that you're going to attract something, that we're going to bring something in and give it to you. No, you're not going to get anything from us. You're going to attract that. Whatever it is that you're so afraid of, that you're running from, that you're dodging and pushing us aside and ignoring those ones that really need you. We need you. We need you. We need our family members. We get up every day. We have to dress ourselves, not just our physical body. We have to dress our mind every day because we got to get out there and we still got to do this job. We still got to face this world every day. We still got to face the people. We got to face whatever's out there. And we have to dress ourselves every day to go out there and deal with this. And all we hear is negativity, and all we hear is people talking about the coronavirus, the diseases, and all this and everything. And we have to stand out there because we got to cover the people that has to be first responders. We have to support them. We have to support their families. We have to stand by them. We have to comfort them. We have to encourage them. And we have to put them first. We have to put them above our own beliefs. We have to put them above our own thinking. We have to put them before ourselves because that has been mandated. But the one thing that we need when we come home, we need comfort. We need love from the family members. We needed somebody to sit down and talk to us and tell us and say, hey, I know you're going through a trial time. I know you're going through some hurting things. I know you're facing a lot of things that you really don't want to, but I'm here for you. I'm here to comfort you. I'm here to talk to you. Share how you're feeling. But nobody asks because they run and lock themselves up. The ones that your family members are at home, they don't have nothing to do with you. You spend days and days in all alone. You get up the next morning, your family members have not come back into the house. 2 days, 3 days, the whole week goes on. You don't even get to see them. When they do come home on the weekend, they'll rush to their rooms and lock up their doors and stay in. And when they do come out, they got to spray all over you, come in your room and sage all over you, come in your room and pull your windows up. Or when they do decide we go out, they got to spray the car that we get in, or where's this hand sanitizer so I can put on the steering wheel. It make us feel so horrible, like we got a disease. We're not a disease, but you're attracting whatever that you're fearing. You're going to manifest whatever that you're fearing, and you're going to reap what you sow by the way you treat people, especially your family members. This is a time we need each other. We need each other. And I had to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to say this because I couldn't sleep because I've been laying here for a couple weeks. Every time I find myself alone, I come home, I'm alone. I spend the night, I'm alone. I wake up in the morning, I'm still alone because my loved ones, my family members, they have ditched me. They have isolated, they have social distanced themselves totally away from me because they can be home. Their jobs, their school, it allows them to be quarantined in. But hey, this is the way they think. I can't quarantine myself in a house when you got to go out. And then I got to get rules. Stay away from people when you're out there. You know, make sure that you wash your hands. Make sure that you're sanitizing your hands. Make sure when you come in that you know that you put, I mean, just all kinds of things. You're so more afraid of your fears of attracting this disease, this coronavirus. Then you are thinking about the heart and the compassion of your loved ones. They're hurting. They need someone. They need someone to comfort them. They need someone to be there when they come home. They need someone to sit down and say, hey, you know, how can I help? How are you feeling? But they leave you alone. Just think about it. Running and running and running, and you think you know what you're running from, but you can't run from it because it's within you. The fear is within you. I don't care how quarantined that you think that you're in, how protected that you are, the fear is in you, and you're so fearful to the point where you think that your life is so valuable, so much important than your ones that it has to be out there, that I gotta quarantine myself away from my family. I gotta get away. I gotta social distance myself, and I gotta go off and spend days and days and days over at my friend's house because we all quarantined in, and I ain't gotta worry about nobody going out. Ain't gotta worry about none of these people when I come to their house coming in and out. But if I go home, I gotta deal with that family member that goes out every day and has to come back every day, and whatever they going out into and picking up, it's gonna bring it back, and it's gonna destroy my life. It's gonna bring back that disease and that virus. You're thinking crazy. You're attracting your fear. You're attracting your disease. You're attracting that coronavirus or whatever that's in your head. You better stop treating people like that. You reap what you sow, and nobody deserves to be, especially your family members. Nobody deserves to be left alone, ignored, pushed away from. Then you lie to them. Constantly saying, I'm busy, we're taking care of things, the group has to do certain things, we're working on projects, so we are in. No, it's more than that. The Creator God has already revealed it to me, and I know He does not lie to me. You have deserted your family member. You have social distanced yourself totally, absolutely, completely from your family member. And it's been days and days since I've seen my loved one. They just left me alone. And I'm sorry, but I had to say it. So anyway, let me go back to bed. See, I got my little friend here. Because I'm home all alone again. That's my little friend. My heart is yours. This was a gift from my little family member gave to me before they thought I became a traitor of this coronavirus. Anyway, sorry about the look. This is where I just jumped up and I just had to say this. Okay. I hope anyone out there that is falling into this fear factor, you know, and has gotten into this place. I'm not talking about this kind of mask. I'm talking about that physical mask that you're disguising yourself behind. I'm not talking about a lot of people out there wearing this kind of mask, you know, wear this kind of mask, but that physical mask is more dangerous. It's a killer because you have infested that physical mask behind your fear, which is creating more and more of diseases, viruses, more of fear and whatever it may be, hey, that is more dangerous to you than your dear beloved family member or members that has to be out there every day. Because you know what? The Creator, He knows our condition. He's gonna take care of us. He knows that we have no choice at this moment. He's gonna guard and protect us, comfort us and love us and guide us and keep us safe. But He knows what you're doing, and you're lying about it, and you're pushing us away, you're ignoring us, you're distancing yourself from us, and you don't want to be around us to comfort us. Love, you have to love, and that's not love. That's not love. You're thinking selfishly more about your own self. And every day we got to go in there, we got to put on our face every day. We got to put on our power every day. We got to put on our strength every day. We got to mash and mush down the fears that we may be having in our hearts, in our bodies, in our minds. Because we got to stand up, and we got to cover and protect other people and comfort them through the times that they have to be out there taking care of things that they need to take care of, but their families needs protection. The children, I'm saying, I work in a child care center, so I know these parents, that these first responders has to be out there, hospitals, doctors, nurses, and whatever different places that have to be out there. They have to be out there, but they need protection for their children. They need love. They need a place where they can make sure their children are comforted and taken care of. And we have to step up there as that essential worker and to take care of that. And because of the love that we are giving to these families and giving to these children, regarding of our own situation and how we believe and feel that we should be giving it, we have no choice. The Creator God has our backs. So good night. Let me go to sleep. I love you, family members, even though you have left me. I love you, even though you have push yourself away from me. I've been thinking about this for a while, and all of a sudden I woke up with this revelation. You really has abandoned your loved ones. If anyone out there else is knowing what I'm saying, tell your family members that you need them. You just need someone to talk to. When you come home, you want to cry. When you come home after you went through a whole tiring day, dealing with all kinds of emotions and all kinds of fears with people, with family, with parents and the staff, and you seeing the children, or that's running with fears and things because they out there coughing, and they be like, and these little kids understand. When another child cough on them, they put their hands up. They say, you know what? The Creator will take care of us. But you better be careful how you treat people, because you reap what you sow. I'm going to say that again. You don't know how many times I come home and I want to cry because there's no one in the house I can talk to. When I come in, I want to just sometimes just feel like just quitting because it's hurtful. I just want to talk. I'm tired of being by myself, and I'm tired of being alone. But it's okay. Thank you, Creator. My God is always with me, because He said He'll never leave me nor forsake me. I'm going to bed. I want you to think on this. Anyone out there is doing this to your loved ones, your family members, you say, I love them, that I really love them. Show love, because that's not love. You're running out there and you isolating yourself. You really social distance yourself in the worst kind of way, because you moved out your house, but you're making that excuse that you got to be out there doing other things with other people because they're quarantined in. At least you won't be exposed to that family member or those family members that have to be out there. So you don't want them coming back in with you in your little quiet, safe place. You think that's not a safe place, because up in your mind is a whole lot of stupid stuff going on. I know you're afraid. I know you're fearful, but your thoughts are wrong. And you're lying about how you're feeling about that. And you're just running rapid with all kinds of fear, and you manifesting a whole lot of things. That physical mask that you're wearing, you're infesting more of the diseases, more of the fears and the viruses, more of the coronavirus, whatever that is, you're manifesting more of it. You just better put on this. This, this mess. Anyway, I'm going to bed. And I'm going to get over it now because the Creator God He has really revealed this to me. I have been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks, but He woke me up tonight and He said, this is the truth. And I know when He wakes me up and gives me a message, I know then He is revealing exactly what I have been feeling. I love you anyway. I'm going to be okay because He loves me. He said He'll never leave me, nor will He forsake me. Even when your mother, your father, your sister, your brothers, even your children, whatever family members, when they forsake you, then the Lord, the Creator of the universe, will take me up. He will protect me, comfort me. Let me go back to bed, guys. I'm going to see you at the next video. Destiny loves you. I will see you, family members, whenever you decide you want to come back home. I know you'll dodge off and run into your room and you'll hide from me. You won't talk to me. I'll spend day in, day out. Even when they come home on the weekend, like I said, they go in their room and they lock up in their room and they hide out in their room, and we don't eat together. We don't really sit down together. We don't spend even 5 minutes in a room together. And they always say, oh, I got so much to do. I'm working on a project. I don't have time to take no breaks, but they don't have no time for me because it's purposely, now the Creator is purposely been done because you have social distanced yourself from me and you have abandoned me. You have really abandoned me, but I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. He's going to protect me because I am genuine in what I'm doing. I have no choice, but I have to trust in Him with all of my heart and not to lean to my own understanding. And I have to trust everything that He said. He said, fear not, for I am with you. He said, I will never leave you, nor will He forsake me. But when you have to get out there and you have to do what is being mandated, and you're not given no choice, He got my back. Whether you got it or not, He has my back. And He knows that you have dropped Him. That loved one, that family member, you have abandoned Him. And you're so much thinking about yourself, and you're more thinking about